So it's like how my mom and I feel. The only place now that's safe for anything is the kitchen, is the dining room table. Because the mouse cannot get up there. There's no way it can. The expert here today, you know, the pest control guy, wildlife removals, you know, says the mouse can only jump like that high. I thought, I know Cream Puff was temporarily wild because he got away and lived for 2 weeks in the house and didn't get killed by Mandy the Pekingese. That's why I said Cream Puff. She was so smart. All the other little animals, hamsters, whatever, they all would run towards Mandy and she would kill them, and Cream Puff didn't. Smart mouse. When she turned wild, I remember she could hop. I don't know how high, but he says they can only hop like that high. Anyway, the dining room table they can't get on as long as you don't have the chair there, and so it's the only place that's safe for food or to prepare food, or you know, nowhere else. You have to remember, don't put anything down on the counter and then use it to eat. You know, you just have to be vigilant. Now, there's all dishes there. I had told her, I asked her to please wash those ones, the pans that didn't fit in the dishwasher, and she didn't do it. So I'm exhausted now. I'm not doing it. I don't care, okay? I don't care what the mouse gets. I don't care. The mouse is running around anyway looking, and if it finds something, I mean, you know, it's very overwhelming. I'm just exhausted emotionally over all this crap. You know what I mean? I had to cook my mushrooms. I didn't have to, I wanted to. Because we were cooking soup in the crock pot, which it turns out alright, but I usually fry my stuff first, the spinach and stuff, and then put it in the broth and, you know, stuff, whatever, because the broth will go and boil away if you have it on to cook the spinach, you know what I mean? I don't want to do that. As it was, I accidentally left that on. My mom loved it. She said it was delicious, but I left it on. I forgot. I was doing stuff on my computer and I forgot that I had that on. There's the mouse. Coming from the other rooms. Searching for stuff there, garbage can. Said in the other video, he showed me pictures. It's light colored with a white belly. So if you want to look up that kind of mouse, it's some kind of, called this like a white belly deer mouse or something. And there it goes down the hallway. Going into my room. It's not searching for food, it can be searching for nesting materials. They need to keep their teeth really sharp, you know, and they can chew through anything. But like I told you, my mom was sitting on the toilet and the damn thing came up behind the toilet. It's definitely not finding food down here in these rooms. And yet for some reason it's going down here for whatever reason. I can tell you that much. It's not finding food in the other rooms. So whatever it's up to, only it knows, right? I'm not going to figure it out. If it's running through the whole house, then it's I don't even know. If it's running through the whole house and it's pissing and shitting through the whole house, then if these people for like, you know, they're gonna trap it and they're supposed to disinfect and deodorants or whatever, but they're not doing that to the whole house. You know, so in the end, it's like, it's just gross. We've been planning to get the rugs done anyway, so, you know, when we know we've got rid of the mouse or mice or whatever. Then we'll go and do the rugs. Yeah, so I copy and pasted into my Hotmail from today till went into 2 years ago. I was reading some of them, going back to that horrible time. I let my enemies get the better of me because I just was a basket case. It was not really intentionally, but I was reading some of those little comments that I did. You know. I don't know if I'd be allowed to. I was really going to do anything about it, but I mean, their comments that were written to me, and I responded. So I was just thinking if they could be put in a blog where they're so they're just how I'm reading them, they just go down. You know what I mean? Because that's, if any of you have a YouTube channel and you do videos, you know how it's set up. You have your comment, and to the side it shows you the video that it is, and you know. Mouse situation is very depressing. The novelty has more than worn off, okay? Especially when I'm sitting there cooking on one burner and the mouse comes up the other burner. You know, I thought it would stay away from the top because of the heat. You would think, since it can easily come out the bottom, but no, it didn't. I was in this back burner, it came out the other burner. No one was all upset. Wouldn't you be? I didn't watch any TV today, because it's tedious. It took a long time, because it would fuck up. And I'm scrolling, and it takes so long, and I have to open up each comment if it's a show more, if it's a bigger comment, and then scrolling, and it takes time, you know, it does, and because it would sometimes, for whatever reason, mess up, and then I'd have to start all over again. Oh, anyway, always something with my mom and me, huh? Always something. Now it's a mouse in the house. And not just a mouse in the house, a mouse that crawls in and out of our stove burners. But at least it seems to be only one. I think it's only one. I really do. That could change like that, you know what I mean? They give off pheromones that tell other mice, come on in. This is where you can find food and warmth and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I asked him, like, why does it have to be inside when it's nice out? Yeah, well, and I thought about it, there's no predators inside, you know. It's taken up residence, and that's it. Until we, get rid of it. Put the wheels in motion to get rid of it. Otherwise, this is its new home. Guy was talking when we were talking about, because it is expensive to do this wildlife removal service versus like calling Terminex or something or other. But and the guy was like, well, you can always just try to hit it with a shoe. He said you can always hit it with a shoe. You and I go, and I said to him, and I meant it. I go, I would never do that. I would hurt myself first, not seriously hurt myself, but I mean, not in a serious manner would I hurt myself, but I'm not gonna try to hit the goddamn mouse with a shoe or a broom or whatever, where it could be wounded and screaming, and no. He's like, yeah, most people wouldn't do that, but I had him as pet, I told him I had him as pets. He's like, most people are just afraid of them. You're not afraid of them, but you're not gonna, and then I was talking about the glue traps and how inhumane they are, and they don't use glue traps, they use the snap traps. And I said, and you'll put them all over the house, right? And underneath, yeah. It's not contained to just the kitchen like I naively believed in the beginning. I just watched it right now run down into the other rooms. I told my mom, if you're listening in bed, if you hear anything, then you know the mouse is in your room. wanted to go back to bed after Umar had me up early in her room and have her come out on the couch, you know, because then I can have total silence. I can lock her door and have my ear up in the bed. And she's like, "Are you gonna leave me? I want to be out here with the mouse, Mom." Besides the fact the mouse could be in your room right now because it goes under the door. It could fit through the sides of a dime, okay? It could easily get under the door. You saw it in the bathroom go under the door, okay? It can fit through the tiniest little thing. So, besides that fact, you know, I'm out here sleeping on the couch, and the mouse was possibly living in our other couches. Who knows? You know what I mean? It's like, oh, so it's okay for me, but not for you, Mom. You know, I need to sleep. You're gonna be up and about and doing other stuff. I need to friggin' sleep. You can lie on the couch. I do it every friggin' night, okay? I was lying on that couch watching TV, and the mouse was poking its head on more than one occasion out of the other couch. Just like it pokes its head out of the oven here underneath. Anyway, it's 1 in the morning. I'm exhausted, and I don't want this to run out. And then, you know, if the battery runs out, I told you lose the video, so